guys, 2 hours here. I guess you could say this is going to be a random rant of a truck driver, or in some ways or another, some form of a overtaxed taxpayer bitching about the system, bitching about stupid things that have come to pass in this godforsaken state, this once beautiful state of Colorado. I mean, it's still beautiful, but I just... let's just say political climate within the last 10, 15 years has made it intolerable. And I'll be getting a new job here eventually. And just putting away a little bit of money. Still waiting on the damn medical bills, by the way. Still waiting on the damn medical bills. I'd love to get those damn things paid off. Get them paid off, keep putting money away so that way I got to get enough money for down payment on a piece of property out in the middle of nowhere, hopefully in the state of Texas. Get away from this godforsaken place. Man, I'm just thinking to myself, I've had these thoughts cross my mind for so long in regards to at least the political climate of this state. First off, Governor Jared Polis, unfit, unqualified for his job as governor. Cannot tell you how many petitions I've signed in the past to have his ass recalled from the governor's office. That fool needs to go. I know some of y'all that voted him into office, put him in office, you're probably going to call me a bigot. Fine. Go ahead, keep using your stupid buzzwords, okay? See how far it's going to get you in life, for one. But, yeah. Just for the rest of you on the outside who don't know, Governor Jared Polis is gay. And I have a strong feeling that that's why he got his office. Quite frankly, I really don't care what one person's sexual orientation is. Sorry, I just gotta make sure the air conditioner's turned down because I don't, there's already gonna be enough background noises. I don't care what your sexual orientation is. I don't care who your sexual preference is. I don't care who you do it with in the bedroom. So as long as the parties in question involved are adults, they are consenting adults. They have to be adults, okay? Because a minor is incapable of giving consent. Legally speaking, incapable of giving consent. So, just for the ones that want to throw out there, I'm sexually attracted to, minor persons or whatever freaking bullshit freaking buzz term is that they have to throw out. No, you're straight up pedophile when you say that crap. Straight up pedophile, and pedophiles need to be dealt with in the ways that pedophiles need to be dealt with. But anyhow, back to Jared Polis. Yeah, I don't really care. Sleep with who you want to sleep with, like I said, don't care. But I have a feeling that he got his job because everybody, I don't know, they want to push this stupid agenda that doesn't really do anything to help themselves better the state. So here he is. So I don't know how much longer he's going to be governor. And it's funny that even some of the people from his own Democrat Party turned against him. We'll see. But here's my thing. The reason why I even get into this mood to want to start talking about this shit is whenever I see the conditions of the roads in the state of Colorado, like the interstate system, hell, even the U.S. highways that run through Colorado, and even some Colorado state highways. And I see the condition of these roads, and they are absolutely in horrendous shape. Like, I should say, I don't know. Me, just the way I describe them, it doesn't do the highway any justice in describing the terms of how horrible these highways are. Saying pockmarked with potholes, or describing the surface of the highway, being in the same comparison as the surface of the moon, it's a little bit of an understatement. These roads are horrible, okay? And, there's a point where I'm trying to get to, okay? So, I want to say, I didn't really research this all that much as far as this goes, but I want to say it was probably about 2008 to 2009 when Colorado passed laws, to legalize the use of marijuana, and like medical use of marijuana, and then the eventual recreational use of marijuana in the state. Okay, a few things happened when that happened, but you want to know what they first pushed. What they first pushed, when they were trying to appeal to the masses about legalization of marijuana in the state. Now, granted, okay, I'm not this extreme, oh my God, you're an evil person, conservative, that, like, I think that, I'm saying, like, I think that you're an evil person, that you like to deal a little bit of the devil's cabbage, if you know what I mean. Devil's lettuce. I don't really care. That's your business. That has nothing to do with me. You want to get high, have at it. You want to get drunk, have at it. Okay. What I don't like is the irresponsible side of it, and I will get more on that in a little bit. So they're pushing this, okay, and they're like I said, they're trying to influence the masses that have either never done it or real skeptical about it. They're saying, oh, well, we could be used as a source of income for the state, tax income. We could use it to generate taxes for the roads, to fix the roads, fix the highways. We could use it as tax income for increasing the school budgets. Okay, see where I'm going with this? Well, it's been well over 10 years since any marijuana legalization bills have been passed in this state, like any of them. So it's been well over 10 years. We're probably talking at least 12 years, maybe more, that it's been legal to do marijuana in the state of Colorado, whether it be for medicinal purposes or for recreational purposes. Okay? Well, needless to say, these roads, granted, they're starting to fix them a little bit, one at a time, but it's taking forever for a line. But here's what I keep seeing on the ballot. Guess what two items I keep seeing on the ballot every year in the state of Colorado? You guessed it. Increase road taxes, to generate taxes in general to fix the roads, and to increase property taxes to generate more funding for the public schools. Huh. You mean to tell me that this supposed tax money that we could have raised that we were supposed to, raise off the sales of marijuana wasn't going to either one of those places? Shocker. Holy crap. Spoiler, that's a shocker. Yeah. Who would have seen that one coming? sorry, this road is so damn bumpy, and that's what's pissed me off. It's so damn bumpy, it's jarring my camera around, so I can't get my camera to stay steady. But yeah, it's not going to the roads. It's not going to the schools. So the same two things keep appearing on the frickin' bills every year. I've even talked to one of my fellow co-workers who talked about, yeah, I kept voting to increase the road taxes every year because I was getting tired of the roads being rough. It's like, I did it for, I think he said he did it for two different election cycles. He kept pushing for road taxes. Now he's, he keeps saying no because they aren't fixing the roads. This has been an ongoing thing, okay? Ongoing problem. This ain't new. Money ain't going where it's supposed to be going. I have a strong feeling, okay? This supposed additional income, this supposed additional marijuana sales tax ain't going to fixing roads. That's obvious to me, and it ain't going to the schools. I think it's going to some bullshit slush fund. Like somebody's taking a lot of funds off the top and putting in some other bullshit slush fund or some stupid bullshit pet project. Okay? And yeah, it ain't going to where it's supposed to be going. Somebody somewhere down the line is getting paid off. Now, I don't mean to, be discussing conspiracies here, but since when has federal or even state bureaucracy ever proved itself to be honest, truthful, or efficient? And then here is the unintended consequences of passing those pieces of legislation to legalize the use of marijuana in the state of Colorado. Okay? The unintended consequences are we had a lot of people migrate themselves from the West Coast, even some of the undesirable states. We had a lot of people migrate over here with the thought and the intention that they were going to open up their own marijuana dispensaries. Go figure. They thought they were going to, strike it rich, make it big in the marijuana industry. And that's all I ever see anymore is these stupid weed dispensaries. But a lot of them found out the hard way, like I said, rather than doing their research inside and out before moving their happy asses down here. A lot of them found that there was way too much red tape to opening up their own weed dispensary, their own brewery. Okay? Yeah, in the state of Colorado, it is legal to grow your own plants for your own personal use. So as long as you don't have, I believe it's more than like 6 plants in total. I believe it's like you can't have more than 3 or 4 of them. Can't have more than that. Can't have more than 3 or 4 budding female plants. Again, I don't know the whole thing inside and out because I don't really care. I've got better things to do. Got better things on my mind than worry about getting high or getting drunk. I value sobriety, my personal sobriety, more than I value getting drunk or getting smashed or hammered or, like I say, getting the old Rocky Mountain high, if you know what I mean. So yeah, a lot of these people found it. Well, shit, friggin' setting up my own weed dispensary, setting up my own brewery is not going to be as easy as I thought it was. I think it's for every dollar of revenue that's raised from, let me tell you, the amount of tax revenue that's raised off marijuana in the state of Colorado is entirely ridiculous. Okay. All right. For every $1, I believe it's like for like every $1 of income that's raised from the sale of marijuana, there's an additional $1 sales tax tacked on. So it's like it's taxed 100%. Okay. I mean, everything from the point of growth to the point of distribution, it's taxed. So like I said, there's basically a 100% sales tax on the marijuana, and that's what a lot of these people weren't ready to face. For one, but like I said, they weren't ready to face the extreme rules and regulations and controls to open up, like I said, their own weed dispensaries, have their own quote unquote weed farms, if you know what I mean. So what became of all these affluent people that imported themselves from, I don't know, Seattle, Washington, Portland, Oregon, Northern California, maybe Illinois or wherever, and some of these salient blue cities? What became of them? What happened to them? They ended up being homeless. They ended up being a part of the homeless population. Ended up becoming part of the homeless problem in the state of Colorado. Okay? Now, I want to explain to you how bad the homeless situation is. Like, granted, you know, Colorado's got nothing on Seattle or Portland or friggin' San Francisco Bay Area, California, or even Los Angeles. But it's real bad, okay? So the town I'm living in currently, okay, years ago, I'm talking like years and years and years ago, like 25 plus years ago, that town I'm living in, so dang small. Like, you drive through it, driving through it on the highway, you would blink. You know, if you blinked, you would miss the town. Okay, it's that small. It was mostly cattle pasture, mostly ranch property, and then it started building up. Now, the town I live in is still not incorporated, but I think that it might be beneficial one of these days they actually consider incorporating, so that, you know, the surrounding city doesn't swallow them up whole. But for the years of expansion, like I said, it's grown. I want to say it's probably about 10,000 people. That's what I want to say. It's probably about 10,000 people. But years and years ago, it wasn't like that. Okay, it wasn't like that. Even when the housing development started back in like 1999, 1998. Still fairly small area. Okay, even then we had a lot of people making the exodus from California out there. Okay, I want to differentiate between a Californian and a Californian. Okay, a Californian is some blue Kool-Aid drinking retard that loves to pass all these stupid tax bills for these stupid tax, like I said, these stupid pet projects that they tried escaping from their home states, and then they want to pass it here because they think it's going to work here, that now it's implemented a second time. You know what that is? That right there is the very definition of madness. Okay, you pass the same thing over and over again with the expectation of a different result. Okay. So, word to the wise, for those of you who are tired of freaking high taxes, higher property taxes, higher income taxes, and you want to move from whatever blue state or city that you happen to be living in, don't bring that shit here, okay? Don't bring that shit here. Don't bring that shit to any other state. Don't think that you're going to escape it and then try to pass it again in whatever state that you're currently living in now. Don't do it. It didn't work the first time. Sure as shit not going to work the second time. Anyhow, so like I said, we got a homeless situation here. We got a homeless situation pretty much in almost every major city in the state. Some cities got it worse than others. Denver, I'd have to say, Denver, the surrounding areas of Denver, like Boulder, North Glen, I'm trying to think of the other cities. I don't know, Arapahoe County, Aurora, Greeley. They've all got, like I said, they got that. Said in the entire state, they've probably got the worst of the homeless population. I'd say followed very, 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 very closely by Pueblo, Colorado. Okay, the homelessness is off the charts. Even in Colorado Springs, years ago in Colorado Springs, this might be hard for some of you all to believe. Years ago, it was a rare, I mean, indeed, a rare, ultra rare sight to see a homeless person or to see a panhandler standing on the side of the street, standing on the side of the road. Okay? Now, you pretty much lose track, you lose count of how many of them are actually out there, how many of them are actually standing out there. So, yeah, that was something that was never a thing. And you know what? You want to hear another thing that's also unheard of? They're making their way down to my town. My town. Years ago, like I said, 10 years ago, 13 years ago, 15 years ago, 20, 25 years ago, to have anybody homeless out there, it would be to a complete detriment to themselves. Because one, there are no bus systems that run out where I live. So I don't even know how the fuck they got out there, okay? The nearest major city is still at least a day's walk. Or even a half day's walk if they were to walk at a brisk pace. It's a long walk, okay? I'm not saying I've never walked those kinds of distances before on foot. I'm just going to tell you, I don't know how the fuck they got out there. They're here. They are there now. I see them. They're always panhandling right there in the center median over there by the entrance over there at Walmart. Yeah, because my town's actually big enough they actually have a Walmart. Yeah, so they're out there now. And they're also trying to establish tent camps, homeless camps. Yeah, there's homeless camps all over the place in Colorado Springs, all up and down the hiking and biking trail that follows the Fountain Creek. Fucking homeless camps all over the place. Used to not be a thing back in the day, and if it was kept a lot more low key. You know what the ironic part is? These same people that are supposedly quote unquote homeless or financially hurting, they somehow figure out a way to, get money so that way they can go buy their precious weed, so that way they can get high. They also manage to magically come up with money to buy a bottle of booze so they can get drunk too. This is, kind of a wake-up call to y'all that don't have legalization of marijuana in your state, but you're strongly considering it, or you got advocates that are trying to push for it. Okay? Don't push for it. Okay? Whatever you do not push for it. Just make it illegal. Keep it illegal. I can't believe I've had to change my stance, but it's mostly on this freaking homeless population. You know, crime's going up. Not too long ago, both of my friends had their cars broken into. Literally, like, not even 2 weeks apart from one another. One buddy, somebody tried to steal, like, actually steal his car. The other one, somebody smashed out his side window, climbed into his pickup truck, and stole what goodies they could out of his truck to make a quick buck. So, I'm just telling you, if you guys are looking at pushing legalization of marijuana for sales tax, don't do it. It's a fucking con line. It's a fucking lie. The only thing we got out of this whole situation now is, like I said, we got a lot more homeless people, a lot more crime, and our roads are still shit, and they're still trying to push increasing in taxes for roads and increasing taxes for school budgets. Don't do it. It's not worth it. Alright? Sorry, it's going on for a half hour, so I'm going to go ahead and cut this video off. I'm Diorce, and I'm out. You guys have yourselves a good one. Bye-bye.